Hello, everybody, and welcome to this introduction to our course on machine learning. I want first to congratulate you for taking this course and starting like really important step in your life, which is learning about the subject. Why? Simply because machine learning is the new electricity of our age. And that's not my words, actually. That's the words of really famous scientists around the world in the field. So you might be asking also, what's the difference between this course and other courses out there in the internet? Well, simply in this course, I'm gonna try to start from really basic stuff that anyone can study machine learning, even like if you like, I don't know, like you've never been to college before. So yeah, you're gonna like be able to build a career about machine learning and also start solving real world problems. So yeah, it's really interesting stuff. So what are the requirements for this course? As I said before, just basic math, the ones that you learn in high school, and some basic programming skills is preferred in any language, because in this course we're gonna use R, which is really simple, and you're gonna like learn it during the course. And also we're gonna use Python, which is really easy. I think it's the easiest programming language I've ever done in my entire career. And yeah, and I need your passion to follow the course and try to build like really good solutions using machine learning, and open mind for innovation. And that comes actually after the course, because I don't want you to like just take the course and stop there. I want you to start actually building things, designing solutions in for real world problems. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So for the first chapter, we're gonna see some review on linear algebra. If you already know about linear algebra, you can skip this part. It won't be necessary for you. But if you don't know about linear algebra, don't be scared. It's gonna be like really easy. We're gonna like study only the things that we're gonna need in the scope of machine learning. And so it's gonna be like basic concepts and notations, matrices and vectors, some operations on matrices and vectors, and properties of these matrices and vectors. And also I'm gonna introduce you to the world of R and Python in this chapter, like how to create matrices and vectors and how to deal with them in R and Python. Yeah, it's gonna be great. The next chapter, we're gonna introduce machine learning. What's machine learning? And we're gonna see supervised learning, unsupervised learning. All of it's gonna be in examples, and also we're gonna see some examples on R and Python also. And then we're gonna do some linear regression. We're gonna define what's cost function, what's gradient descent, which is in the core of machine learning, maybe the most important thing. Polynomial regression, normal equation, really useful. Problems of overfitting and underfitting, and how to solve these problems using regularization. And the most important thing, some practical linear regression on R and on Python. And we're going to use also the TensorFlow framework. If you don't know what's TensorFlow framework, it is a framework introduced by Google for machine learning and deep learning. In this course, we're going to use it for machine learning mostly. It's really useful, used by big companies, including Google. And yeah, it's going to be easy for you, don't worry. I think it's one of the most important things these days, like TensorFlow. Anybody like in the field of machine learning, and like um, all researchers that I know use the TensorFlow framework. Then we're gonna see classification and logistic regression, and this is the classification problem is really important problem to solve in machine learning. How to like classify one input and give like a classification for that input as an output. For example, let's say my name is Ali. So then my name is the input and the output is like human. So the algorithm classified me as a human. And yeah, we're gonna see some really cool stuff like the cost function used for logistic regression, and we learned that in the linear regression it's not appropriate to use the same cost function for both of them. Decision boundary, multi-class classification, that means more than two classes when we have more than two classes. Maybe also we're gonna see the problem of text classification as positive, negative, or neutral. It's really useful task. For example, for stock market prediction, uh, is the market going up or down based on whether like the text is positive, negative, or neutral. If it's neutral, of course, it's not up or down; it's the same. And we're gonna see the nearest neighbors algorithm, a really important one. Regularization for logistic regression. Some, of course, finally we're gonna do some practice of classification on R and Python using the TensorFlow framework. In the final chapter, we're gonna see what support vector machines, applications of support vector machines on R and on Python. And yeah, of course, in this tutorial, I think the most important thing is not the tools that I will give you. The most important thing is how to use the tools. Like yeah, we know all that a hammer is used in construction, but also it's used to like demolish buildings. So so yeah, you need to know how to use these tools. And I hope we have a great course. And yeah, uh, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.